Uber and Lyft have become some of the most popular drive share companies out there. In fact, they're the only ones. This has brought many individuals to become drivers themselves, either as a part-time gig or a full-time position. Depending on the area where you live and the amount of hours that you work as an Uber or Lyft driver, Uber and Lyft drivers can make anywhere from $1,000 per week, depending on the area as well as the amount of hours that are worked. Uber and Lyft drivers can make anywhere from $1,000 a month upwards of $10,000 a month. In today's video, I am going to talk to you about whether or not you should form an LLC if you plan to work as an Uber or Lyft driver, or if you're currently working as a Uber or Lyft driver. So you probably clicked on this video because you want to learn whether you should form an LLC as an Uber driver or a Lyft driver. Maybe you're considering becoming a driver or you're already a driver. Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm an attorney here at Malayu Law, where we help entrepreneurs just like you start your businesses without dealing with the complicated legal forms. Our Done For You service is backed by over 2,420 5-star Google reviews, and we can help you start your business too. Before I start talking about whether or not you should form an LLC as a Uber or Lyft driver, please make sure you hit the like, subscribe, as well as bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. Taking those actions truly helps our channel grow, so thank you in advance. Without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about whether or not you should form an LLC as an Uber or Lyft driver. As an Uber or Lyft driver, you are constantly on the road. You're potentially driving thousands of miles per week. You're bringing passengers, driving them from point A to point B. Being on the road for hours a day, hours per week, exposes you to certain risks and liabilities. When working as an Uber or Lyft driver, you're responsible for your own vehicle, you're responsible for the safety of your passengers, and you're responsible for the safety of other drivers around you. As an Uber or Lyft driver, you are an independent contractor for these companies. This means that any sort of liability is placed on you. Uber and Lyft aren't. In most cases, Uber and Lyft are not responsible for anything that may occur. In most cases, as an independent contractor, you are responsible and liable yourself. When becoming an Uber or Lyft driver, you are automatically operating a business as a sole proprietor. As a sole proprietor, this means that your personal and your business is not separated. What this means is, worst case scenario, you get into some sort of accident and it is determined that you were at fault. In that case, let's say the accident involved running into the bumper of a car. The passenger in the other car was injured and is now bringing a lawsuit against you. During this time, you were working as an Uber and Lyft driver, and so in this case, as a sole proprietor, the other driver would bring some sort of lawsuit against you. When you were in this accident, you were currently operating as an Uber or Lyft driver. As a sole proprietor, because your personal and your business is not separate, this means that the lawsuit that the other driver brings against you, they may be able to satisfy that lawsuit by coming after your personal assets, such as your personal house, your personal bank account, your personal car. And so in order to avoid your personal assets from being liable, in order to separate your personal from your business, it would be best to form an LLC. Forming an LLC will ensure that you are not personally liable for that lawsuit. The only assets the other driver may come after are your business assets. This may differ from case to case, driver to driver, but overall, LLCs provide personal liability protection. Because as an Uber driver and as a Lyft driver, you're constantly on the road, you're going to want to make sure that you take the necessary precaution, you're going to want to ensure that you take the proper steps to protect yourself, to protect your personal assets. If you're currently working as an Uber or a Lyft driver, highly consider forming an LLC for your Uber or Lyft business. If you're in the process of trying to consider whether or not you want to become an Uber or Lyft driver, make sure you take the necessary steps to create that solid foundation to ensure that you're protected. If you happen to enjoy this video, please make sure you hit the like, subscribe, as well as bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. If you would like to learn a little bit more about whether or not you should form an LLC for your Uber or Lyft business, make sure you click the link in the description box below to book your free call with a professional who will be able to help you better understand whether an LLC is right for you. If you would like to learn more about LLCs, corporations, sole proprietorships, make sure you watch one of these videos here. It's time to invest in yourself. It's time to rise. If you would like to continue learning more about LLCs, businesses, online businesses, go ahead and watch one of these videos.